For my people in the front, in the nosebleed section. This is for the headsets, loving the mix. My people in the front, all covered in spit.
Hi YouTube, and welcome to my first comparison. Today I'm going to be comparing the PSP 1000, which is also known as the PSP Fat, against the PSP 3000, which is the one I own. Thank you to Box Full of Random for leaving his PSP at my place. And yeah, alright, so let's get started. Alright, so first we're going to go over the PSP 3000 general design. Sorry also for my voice, I got a bit of a cold. Alrighty, so if we're just going to look at the front, not much has changed compared to the 3000. Sorry, on the left there's the PSP logo, like the PlayStation logo. On the left of this there's a Sony one, that's just a little thing. Also the sides, they don't get rounded compared to the PSP, which has these rounded edges which actually make the console quite nice to hold. Another thing, the power text is actually green on the 1000 and white on the 3000, but that's just a little thing. The speakers are on the bottom of the PSP. The PSP is much fatter, as you can tell, but it's quite nice. It's actually quite nice to hold compared to the 3000 in a way. On the side here, you have your Wi-Fi switch here, sorry, and then you got your memory stick slot down here. Alrighty. On the other side, you've got your power button as usual. On the top, you have these slots to put the PSP camera in that you may not know about, and the USB, which is in the same spot, and this opening switch so the UMD comes out like that. The actual whole UMD drive is a bit different, but more strong. If you look towards the back, you'll notice that it's actually a plastic surface and it's not so shiny. The PSP ring is thicker. It's just a little thing as well, but it's hard to show, but if you can just see, it's got these sort of like bulges just here and here, and that's actually, so when you're holding it, it feels comfortable in your hands, so when you're holding it, yeah. So I'll just compare that to the 3000 right here. Whoops. Yeah. And so it's actually quite different in the actual back of the design. Alright, the buttons are all the same across the bottom, obviously all the same across the top. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the 1000, so it's got things slightly moved around. Alright, for the 3000, if you look, it's instantly much lighter, like way different. On the top, you don't have that UMD thing that pops the drive out automatically. There's a little sort of hole there that you just slide, so open it like that. And if you look, the actual drive is different as well. Alright, you've got your wireless switch on top rather than at the side, and at the top here you've got your memory stick slot, and then there's actually nothing down here. Alright, and here you've got your power button. Alright, on the back, as you can see, it's shiny. It's really shiny. What comes with shiny, as you can see, sort of in the light, lots and lots of fingerprints. You play this for 5 minutes, your hands get a little bit sweaty, you get lots and lots of fingerprints on this. And that's the thing that the PSP 1000 actually beats, because this has got shiny, but this is actually plastic, and so you don't get all those annoying fingerprints on it. But it's lighter because of the no grips, but still, it's a bit irritating. It's got a smaller ring, that's nothing major. It's got, rather than having headphone jack down here, the headphone jack is actually there. That's also so you can have the TV out thing next to the headphone jack, otherwise it wouldn't fit. So the console's overall much more slim than the 1000, and the weight is noticeably different. In fact, the 3000 is actually slimmer than the Slim and Light, just by a little bit. Yeah, it feels pretty good in your hand, but honestly, sometimes it feels quite good like this. Also, one thing I noticed, which is different from the 1000, Okay, so my final opinion on these devices, I can't do internet browsing because my server is yet again playing up. Do not get on wide internet. In the end, both the 3000 and the 1000 have their, advantages. In the end, I think I still want to keep my 3000. Things to improve it on is just a better screen. A better screen would be much better, actually. And get rid of this freaking shiny surface that's got so many fingerprints on it.